Nuclear Revenge Stories. Today from Background Wave 2513. You're gonna out me as gay to everyone. Prepare to have your entire future go up in flames.
I grew up in a small town in hick country. Always knew I was gay. Everyone else is homophobic. Was planning on staying in the closet till I move out. You know the song. 7 years ago, a certain senator from Vermont announced his candidacy for President of the United States. And me being the edgy high school senior who couldn't keep his mouth shut, I went all in on the online activism. Mostly on Reddit, but most importantly on Twitter, where I had a fan account with 10,000 followers that I wouldn't shut up about. This didn't go over well with everyone, but people knew my politics and I was just a terminally online 17-year-old high schooler, so no one took it seriously. I guess my parents got a few comments at church, but that was about it. Even at school, I lacked self-awareness and wouldn't shut up about the Democratic primaries. I wasn't antisocial or anything, but most of the people I hung out with were dorkier than me, and at least as unself-aware. Here is one thing I didn't account for. If you harass your entire rural hick town to follow your Twitter account, maybe don't use that account to like gay porn. These were likes from half a year prior, so you had to scroll a while to find them. But a guy from one of my classes, let's call him Alex, went through that trouble and sent screenshots to practically everyone at school plus my parents. This wasn't easy for me, but the landing was softer than I expected. My parents took a week or so to adjust, but were eventually fine with it. Other adults in town avoided me, but that wasn't much of a change. And people at school picked on me for a while, but it dwindled down fast. I still was livid with what Alex did, and I wasn't letting it slide. Besides, it wasn't entirely harmless either. My parents were willing to live with it, but were still homophobic and outwardly so. And either way, who wants to have their porn history shown to their parents? Alex was a top of the class straight A student with Ivy League aspirations, and definitely Ivy League qualifications. Plus, he could go the legacy route through his dad. His future was also fully dependent on his parents' money. I needed to hit these two aspects of Alex's life and turn them into smoke. Alex's parents were kind of the movie cliche of small-town rich folk, old money. Dad is a lawyer, good standing with the community and the church, conservative, involved in local and state politics, etc. Alex was a spoiled rich kid. Nothing intrinsically wrong with that, but it comes with its fair share of rebellious dumb things you do as a spoiled rich kid. So here's how I used his past to destroy his future. Alex dealt drugs for a month when he was 15. Again, he was a well-put-together valedictorian, so totally out of place, but he just wanted to do something on the edge, I suppose. I knew this because we bought our weed from him through a friend one time. He still had the conversations and was more than happy to oblige by handing me the screenshots, which I sent to his parents. They obviously accused me of fabricating them out of revenge, so I asked my friend to show them the conversation firsthand next Sunday after the sermon, which he did. A year before outing me, he impregnated a girl who ended up getting an abortion he paid for. With the quid pro quo, she wouldn't say who the father is. It was already too late for her since her parents knew she was pregnant, so she didn't mind taking the entire fall herself. I knew that girl pretty well. We weren't friends, but we were close politically and would have the occasional discussion. She was livid with Alex for outing me and decided, after I not so subtly suggested it, to do a call-out post on the town's Facebook group with screenshots of their conversations. Alex had an alt-right trolling account that he used to harass black people. I'm talking hard RN words, monkey jokes, IQ graphs, and the likes. Multiple people, mostly the one black kid who went to this school, reported him, but it was practically impossible to prove he was behind the account until I realized he sometimes logged into it on the school's computers and gave that as a tip to the principal. I'm not sure what the IT guy technically did, but he caught him red-handed and he ended up getting a week's suspension and having to apologize in front of the whole school. So Alex went from model son to junkie baby murdering Nazi overnight. His parents decided to kick him out without a penny after graduation. He still got into an Ivy League school, but without his parents' support, he had to juggle school and a part-time job and dropped out a year in. He's now apparently a divorced absentee father who's involved with 2 multi-level marketing schemes at once. From a valedictorian who was destined to become a DC lawyer, to that,
Revenge accomplished. Thank you for sharing. OP. Catch you on the next one.